Credit Union Stadium. Basically a month into the season, here in Week 4, and teams are starting to reach a critical portion of the schedule. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisville's offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Right back to the well. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down to the air. Fires to the wideout. Williams open on the right side. Got a lot of room to the right. Touchdown Cardinals. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Making sure the fullback gets a touch there, and good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease, he puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly, and that guy is hard to bring down.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the air, it's Henderson. He's got it. Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Looking for a gap. It's Compton. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quick completion on the out route. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. You can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
The fake wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Tough run here. It's Compton. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Defense becomes even more heightened in this area of the field. You get the short yard situations, the goal-to-go situations. They got to be dialed in. That's 2 big stops in a row by this defense, forcing a 3rd and goal, putting some pressure now on this offense.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're thrown incomplete on 3rd down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Gonna run it. It's Jennings. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. In the backfield, it's Lester. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the run, fires downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. Trying to take it back. He's brought down. Not a lot of room to take that one back. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the left. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They give it to him again. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. On the return, couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. The run inside. It's Jennings. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Lofts one high and deep. Upstairs, he's got it. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get...
Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab down the middle. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Got his man. Runs through a man. He might have some space. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jennings. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I think as a quarterback, you get in your mind before the snap a lot of times where you're going with the football, and sometimes you lock on it a little bit too long, and right there I think he did. He'd probably want that throwback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. Fourth down, throwing the ball underneath the stick. When you're not getting a first down, you got to put that ball on the money, have your guy with some open space so he can run. Defense was all over that drag route. They broke on the football, no space, nowhere to go, forcing the fourth down.
Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Hits inside, it's Compton. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. And the Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. He's going to have to strike this ball well in the face of this howling wind. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
They'll ride him again. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this 3rd down? Looking to throw for it. Rush right in his face. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Making his first move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Running to the left. Turning it on. He's got the 1st down. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
And the Canes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Follows his blocks. It's Rodgers. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running game.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They give it back to him. Uh-oh, look out. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Tells to run, wants to pass. Out wide left, it's Compton. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's a really good job by the quarterback, man. You run the play action, you want to take a shot. Nice job taking the check down. Running back does the rest and chews up some yardage.
And the Canes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Louisville calls its second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Look out! It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Quick give, it's Jennings. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Rides to the back. Pass to 6. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
2nd and long here. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Set up the screen for Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Finds a man on the left. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points...
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you...
He'll take a shot. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with a look at Syracuse taking on the Virginia Cavaliers.
The Cardinals will kick it away to crank up the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run him again. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Got some green grass. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Williams. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Give to the single back. They were all over it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snaps, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. The Cardinals send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. On his way back for the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
To the air, it's Henderson. Turns it upfield. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Now they'll try the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking for space, it's Rodgers. Driven back. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
all you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the returner will be brought down. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The give to the left side. He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he's got some space. Crosses midfield. Past the 30. Running inside the 20. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! Lining up for the point after and the lead. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles, that's for dang sure.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll try it over the left side. At the 35, he's loose. Racing down the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Canes! And that one will give him the lead.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He finds the end zone for the 2, and now the lead is 7. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll move the wide receiver. Finds a crease. It's Jennings. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Cardinals will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Ben, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Nowhere to go.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Snags it over the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. Third down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the fourth down.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Making the adjustment on the play. Sees an alley. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Straight ahead, it's Jennings. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Off play action. Quick completion on the out. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Caught in the backfield, it's Jennings.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they built the lead here in the second half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
All right, so they fail on that 4th down, but the game is not over yet. There's still time. Defense has to get the ball back quickly. Offense is going to have to score quickly. You have to execute now.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Got enough for the 1st down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes! They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the 1st down. Now you got to keep it going.
Motion from the wideout. Back to pass. It's Blunt. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Motion from the wide receiver. Snapped on 4th down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. A one-sided game like this one and you suffer an injury, that is not ideal. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. Across the 25. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Running the red zone, it's Rodgers. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Canes! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. If you want to know how to reach this guy, just send his mail to the end zone. That's where he lives.
He definitely is today. And I think the defense has to be getting a little sick and tired of the same guy beating him time and time again.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. 3rd and long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, and he has to have it. They're all over him.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.